What's going on there, guys? This is Mac. Hope you guys are well. I've actually got quite a lot of pickups. The thing with my pickup videos is that I don't always get a chance to film them. So what tends to happen is that I got a lot of pickups across throughout the months, and I don't tend to film them because there's just so many little things that I always end up picking up. If I go for like a specific system or a specific console, I tend to pick up games for that, and I try to complete a little subset. And I don't end up filming them all, so I wanted to sort of get a bunch of my pickups together because I got quite a few pickups in the last couple of months alone. So I just wanted to quickly bring them together so that you guys can actually see them all quickly for one of those episodes. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to just rename all of my pickups videos into like a playlist so that they all have numbers. So at the moment I'm not sure how many number pickups I have episode wise, but I'm going to rename all of my previous ones and put them into a playlist. You should see them in this playlist as well. You should be there in other cards as well so you can see them. And I'm going to basically put all of my playlists from the very beginning in a number order, and whatever this one becomes, it will be a pickups video in that series essentially. So whatever the pickups is plus the episode number is what you're going to see at the end of this title. Anyway, so let's get into the actual pickups. So I've actually put in, as you can see, I've actually put a lot of things away because it's been so long since I got a chance to do a video on them. This was really cool. This is a pixel frame. It's a 9x9 inch one, and it looks really cool. This is for Street Fighter. As you can see at the back, they've got two styles. They've got a 9x9 and they've got a smaller one as well. So they do quite a few different variations. I've got this one and I've also got another one I'm going to show you in a minute. But this is the Street Fighter one, which just looks awesome. I mean, the detail in that pixel is awesome. It's like a 3D sort of render. Pixelated cardboard, 3D pixelated cardboard in different layers. So you've got like in 3 different layers. You've got the background, you've got the middle bit, you've got the foreground with the fighters and the Hadouken, and then you've got the, there's about 1, 2, 3, 4 layers. Really cool. And this is a quite a fairly big size frame. So it comes in a black frame. It's just inside the box at the moment, but it's a black wooden frame essentially, about this thick. And this is the other variation. Again, I'm not going to put any prices up. I'll pull the prices up in the video so you can see them. They all got really good deals on all of these, but I don't remember off the top of my head, so I'm not going to mention prices in the video itself. But I can say that I did get a really good deal for these specific ones from Amazon UK, and this one's a bit more cheaper because it's the smaller one, but really good deals that I got on these. And this one's really hard to pick up, the bigger one. The 9x9 at the time got sold out, so I ended up going for the 6x6 inches, but it's absolutely fine. I quite like the two different sizes. But look at the back there. The box looks really cool as well, actually, very retro. Got Sonic there. So yeah, I wanted to do a video on these for a while. I had these in the picked them up like about a couple of months back, but I never got a chance to do a video. But as you can see, the different layers of that Sonic, it looks freaking awesome. So the classic Sonic in Green Hill Zone, different layers. So it's called Sonic the Hedgehog pixel frame. It is officially licensed by Sega, and this one is officially licensed by Capcom. So let's see it down there as well. Alright, so that's those two pixel frames. Let's get into these two awesome statues. Now I actually came across these statues via a video of someone else's pickups, and these were actually really expensive, but when I looked at them to pick them up, I was well shocked how cheap they had gone. So I've actually got the Zelda and the Link Breath of the Wild figurines. So this is like I don't know if it tells you the size itself, but here it is. It's a 10-inch PVC painted statue. So this one's Zelda, and that looks freaking awesome. Just have a look at that. It's pretty awesome. The box looks really beautiful. You can see there's a Link one and there's also a Zelda one. Now these were really awesome. Like, I think they were quite expensive when they first came out, but I had no idea that these even came out. And when I actually saw the video of someone else's pickups of these, I was just amazed by it, and I was like, I need to pick this up. And I quickly looked on Google and I found 2 places that sold them for really cheap. And the Link one, I think I paid £61 for it. I got it from Lost Universe. So again, these are both heavily discounted statues from the official prices, which were a lot more. So a really big saving, and I'm telling my mate to get these. Definitely pick these up if you're watching. I know you would like it. But this is awesome. I'm talking to you, Shah. Definitely pick these up. It's freaking awesome. I told you about it. I think I sent you the link. Look at the attention to detail at the back there. It looks freaking awesome. I mean, I'm amazed. Look at it. See for the top as well. The box itself is really cool, but man, it takes up a lot of space. I mean, we'll need to obviously reduce the space, so taking the box out probably the best option. But the statue looks awesome, man. They're like, it's basically the same pose as the amiibos that came out for Zelda Breath of the Wild, but they've basically done it in a larger form. Again, it's a 10-inch compared to amiibos, which I tend to be like this size. So you can see the difference. So the Zelda ones, Breath of the Wild ones, I got like Link and Zelda statue from Breath of the Wild in the amiibo form. And look at the size difference that they would be. It's pretty amazing. So I always love the way the new Breath of the Wild artwork and the style and the art style that they went with. I think it's just one of the best Zeldas and the best Links in the entire franchise, from the sort of like aesthetics wise. So I think to get a statue of this caliber with the attention to detail, it is freaking amazing. Freaking heck. Okay, moving on. Pickup wise, what else have we got? We've got more boxes down here. I need to do a video on this. This is a TomTok laptop case. It's got a nice little carry handle and everything. But I'm just a big fan of TomTok right now. I love the designs. Obviously my Nintendo Switch case, as you can see, is a TomTok one, the slim profile one. I think this was about £14.99 on Amazon. Very slim profile, doesn't take up much space at all. I wanted to go for the same color, as you can see. I think I sort of matched it quite right. And this is for a laptop. So I'll probably do a video on this at some stage as well. But yeah, nice little handle there. Very soft interior. Nice little strap there to hold the laptop in. Very soft. So that's pretty awesome. I think this was about 25-ish pounds. I think £25 from Amazon UK. Really good deal. So I picked up a glass screen protector, 15.6 inches. About £15 came from, I think, China or something. Reason being, tempered glass one, is because I have picked up one of these. Here we have the G-Story 15.6 inch portable gaming monitor. This was a new pickup that I wanted to sort of basically do an unboxing of, which I will do in a separate video. But it is an awesome product from reviews that I've seen, and it has it supports FreeSync, supports HDR, supports Type-C, works in both orientation. It has a kickstand. Well, essentially the cover acts as a kickstand, so you can basically stand up like the icon shows. What's really cool is that Type-C connection takes the switch video signal straight from the Type-C cable into the monitor without having to use the dock, which is really awesome, which makes it truly portable for the Switch as well. So I don't need to use like a powered dock essentially, because that's why it requires, if you use a dock for the Switch, it needs to have a plug powered into it. Doesn't work off a power bank, but with this I can essentially have a truly portable Switch and a bigger screen. And yeah, can I do an unboxing of that and do a review on that, because there's quite a lot to look at on that one. So that one's coming up in a future video. And I also went with a matching Tom Top case for it, which is again another Tom Top case, but this one I got because it's a bit more slimmer profile. As you can see, it's hasn't got much additional stuff going on other than a little zip over here and a zip over here. So I wanted to get something that will protect the G-Story case, sorry, the G-Story portable monitor when I'm on the go, and I want to put it in my backpack. So this will hopefully protect it. As you can see, it's got the air bubbles in there, nice, very soft material in there, and these edges over here protects it from getting snagged by the zipper itself. So really cool. So you put the monitor down in here and essentially just seal it around completely, and this should fit in your backpack and it gives it a bit more protection for the monitor itself. And matching the color theme, I went with a very similar style mouse case. This essentially is for the Logitech MX Master mouse. I got one of these awesome mouses, really cool ergonomic design. Mouse has a lot of different additional buttons here, the wheel over there, you've got buttons over here. It has 3 different modes, so you can switch it between 3 different modes for the 3 different devices they connected to. You can use Bluetooth, as well as you can flick it over to using a 2.4 gigahertz sort of what's that, USB dongle as well. We've got different scroll wheel that just slides all the way. It's really cool. Anyway, I wanted to protect it when on the go, and I wanted to go with a matching case. So this essentially will just fit in here. And as you can see, it sort of fits perfectly around the design. And there you go. So that's really cool. It's meant to be low profile. As you can see, the design is actually gone around the actual mouse itself, so that it takes less space, and it's got a nice bit of internal soft bumper in there. Again, really good deal. I mean, this one was a bit more pricier than the rest, but I had to get it for the color as well as the sort of aesthetics as well. And it has a little space over there as well, which I really liked. This is for the USB dongle, so I don't lose that, so I can keep that inside there and it would just sit inside. I think I got it somewhere here. Here it is. So this is the actual USB dongle, and you can use it as a USB mode. As you can see, the orange bit matches the design up there, or you can flick it into Bluetooth mode. And then, you know, but this is really cool because you can put it at the bottom right there, and you won't lose it because it'll be flush at the bottom, put the mouse over the top, job done. So I picked up a really cool Backup Plus hard drive by Seagate. A really cool storage solution. It's a 5 terabyte. You get about 4.5 terabyte storage space usage from it, close to, yeah, about 4.5, maybe a little bit more, but definitely it's really cool to go for the 5 terabyte option as a result, because it does mean that you get that lot more storage space, actual usable storage space. And if you look at the size itself, it is really small. I think you can pick up on Amazon about 100 quid. I got the red one because I'm obviously a big fan of the red color. So it's a red and black tone, and it works directly off a USB Type-C cable, so USB type C right here, and you've got the USB type C sort of double barrel connection. We've got a nice little light indicator over here to show different sort of write and receive information when you're copying things or deleting things or adding things to the hard drive itself. This light will indicate stuff, and this is like a little Seagate sign that I think is like an Amazon exclusive, but you can see the details there at the back. Looks really cool. And a very thin hard drive, look at that, I'll thicker than my finger. And I picked up this really cool case for it. It's called Case Logic. Nice little slimline red Velcro style case. It's got a little space here for your cable. So essentially you put your cable in here so you can wrap it around. Just pop it in to the top, like so. Hard drive goes inside. Nice snug fit, it doesn't fall out. And then you just, that's it. I love the design because it keeps the red from the actual red hard drive. You can get in a few different colors, but I will wait for red. So the price again will be up on the screen. But a really cool way to keep my hard drive on the go. I forgot about this one. So you know how I picked up the Arcade Stick Pro? For a really good deal, I actually picked up the actual original arcade stick, which would have been like the smaller one. I think it's always been way too expensive for me to go, pull the trigger on it, but it went down to, how much was it, 57 euros? Yeah, I think it went down to about £57. You'll see the price again on the screen, but it went down to about £57, and I was like, okay, now I can get behind it, because I'm realistically never gonna play this. It's just there for fun. It looks really cool, and it will be used as maybe like a party piece. When people come around, they can sort of jump onto it and play it. Damn, this is small. Wasn't expecting it to be that small. But yeah, look at that. Wow, that is tiny. Check that out. So these are all the games that are built in on there. It's a Neo Geo Mini International version, Pro Gear SPIC, Advanced Entertainment System, SNK 40th Anniversary. That's the side there. It's the front. It's the other side. The top. So let's get inside this. We are not beautiful. Doesn't matter who we are. Alright, let's go. Let's open this up. So yeah, again, it's an arcade stick that actually works. So it's a little mini arcade system. You can play it. It's very tiny. You can add additional controller to it and play 2 players. I mean, it's fine for what it is, but I know that the quality, the build of the joystick, then the actual arcade stick is not the best. So here we go. Got a very thick instruction manual. Got a box here. Let's see what's inside this. So you got a USB to USB Type C cable. Again, very good quality cable. As you can see, it's got the nice little Neo Geo side there. Neo Geo SNK stickers. I think this is like the marquee sticker. Maybe you can change the marquee out or something. Anyway, put that to the side. Let's get into the actual. Wow, that's pretty cool, you know. So not a clicky joystick, but very smooth. A, B, C, D, start, select. It looks really cool, you know. I do quite like that. Yeah, so you see you got space there, so I think the sticker now, our arcade unit has a little marquee, which looks pretty cool. I think this is the charge cable essentially, so There's the front. The side here you got a little controller option that says player 1, and on the left side it says player 2, so you can add additional controller. They sell the additional controller separately. I think they're 15 to 25 pounds. At the back you've got a little SNK button, I think that's the power button, and you've got HDMI out, headphone jack, and DC in right there. So you got all those three at the back. But HDMI out is only for if you want to plug it onto the TV, but you can still use the arcade unit by itself. Just plug in via a USB cable. You've got power. That is that is cool, man. The blue light comes around the joystick. You can see the blue light comes on. The little screen there is just so awesome because it means that you can straight away test it, see what you're playing. And I think this can be hacked as well. The high-low stick hack for the Neo Geo Geo Arcade Stick Pro, there's a high-low stick hack, which I believe the same hack is available for this as well. I don't know if I'm going to do that, but it's cool to have it there. Let's just go into the game. You got 40. So you got 40 games. They're all unlocked. This is this is so cool. It's like it's so tiny and it's just there, you know. Let me see if you guys can see this properly. Hang on. I don't know if you can see that. So if I press, so I think if you press start and select together, it goes back into the menu. You got language, sort, brightness, volume. Start and select for settings. Okay, start and select for settings. Put a setting icon up there, and this is a really cool device, man. Metal Slug, shooters. You know, you got all the classic SNK stuff on here. You know what? I might actually hack this now and get Street Fighter games on here because it looks really cool, and it's quite enjoyable. It's quite fun to play as a little mini arcade stick actually, because it actually works as one. Obviously if you're playing 2 players you'll need to share the same screen, but it's pretty cool, man. Anyway, I was going to do a separate video on this, but I think I might just add it into this video. Anyway, that's that. There's a bunch of other pickups that I did for another setup that I'm doing over here, another project that I'm working on. I've been working on this project for a long time. It's the GameCube, twin GameCube setup for Mario Kart Double Dash. I'm going to do a separate video on that because that's going to be almost like a 3-part video. But I've got quite a few bargains on that recently to pick up and finish off the set. So that's a project in the making, almost pretty much finished now. Anyway, but I'll do a separate video on that one. But anyway, that's my pickups for the month of, where are we, October 2020. My god, it's been a crazy year this year, but obviously with COVID and all that. But yeah, I mean, still been picking up a bunch of stuff and putting it together. There's been a ton more things that I did get. I just haven't been able to do the videos on it. Like we could mention this. We've got Streets of Rage 4. I picked it up from the UK retailer who was selling it after limited run game. Decided that when they finished, I cancelled my pre-order because I realized that the UK one would actually ship a lot quicker. So this is a really cool copy. I actually recently beat this as well. Got a nice little keychain in there and a nice little instruction manual in color, so that's really cool. And as you can see at the back, it's got reverse art as well, so that's really cool. Got dual covers there, and the full color manual. which is, yeah, that's pretty cool. There's a lot of unlockables in there in this game, but I'll do a review on this game as well separately because I've completed it in normal mode. It was pretty difficult, but man, it was fun. Played it 4 players initially, and then the last level I think I completed in 2 players. But it was fun. Got a physical edition, really happy with that. That's the cartridge itself. It's a Rage, this is Rage 4. So really cool to have that in the collection. Zero ZX Legacy Collection on the Switch. Comes with all of these games, so I got all the Mega Man games on my Switch now. Mega Man 0, Mega Man 02, Mega Man 03, Mega Man 04, Mega Man ZX, Mega Man ZX Advent. New features include Z Chaser time stages for solo or local split screen play, gallery 600 plus pieces of production, art and music, casual scenario mode, enjoy the story at your own pace. So definitely I'm going to do something like that, do an easier mode because I don't like to get frustrated and get stuck on these games. So yeah, got that. Oh yeah, and I also got Rico as well, the Switch. It's a pretty poor game, but it's handy because it's a split screen 2 players on the Switch, so I do like that. It generates the levels as well, so it's a bit of a challenge to just go through it and complete it. But yeah, the Borderlands collection as well, I picked that up on the Switch. So yeah, quite a few games for the Switch basically. I'm always picking up games for the Switch. I also picked up a M Classic, which is a pretty awesome cable. As you guys know, if you guys watched the video, this is the updated version. It has the 3 different modes of operation. You've got the processing off, processing on, upscale anti-aliasing, and sharpness on. And you've got the retro mode, which is really cool for optimized for retro games. So it gives you the 4:3 aspect ratio. Very cool, sleek box. The M Classic itself, as you can see, basically an upscaler cable. I got it for a specific reason, is to play games that are maybe 480p and higher. I wanted to basically upscale them so I can play them on my portable monitor and stuff like that, and normal HDMI monitors where they don't tend to go down to the lower interlace 480i and stuff. But yeah, there's a few issues with this. One being obviously the fact that you can't actually upscale anything below 480i, which is a bit of a bummer. I wish it could do 480i, but it works for all these systems, as you can see. Oops, pause that. Again, I'll be doing a bit of a video on this just to sort of see how it basically buffs out things like the GameCube and stuff. It looks pretty awesome. So I will be doing a video on that. Actually, I've got a GameCube HDMI adapters as well that I picked up from eBay China, and I think AliExpress. Really good quality, and this actually makes it way more nicer as well. I've noticed, but yeah, it's really cool. I picked this up from eBay because this is like an American product. It's really hard to find it for UK distributors. It's made by Marcel, and it's the M Classic, and my days, it's really cool to have, and it's really expensive. It's about over £100 usually, so I picked it up for less than that. I got also £10 discount because of the fact that the button here, it works, but the physical button's sort of been moved, so I could sort of get a little stick and move it. But it's a really cool price I paid for it. It will be on the screen here. Really good deal for UK seller. Not that crazy American international shipping charges, but it's really cool. It's a little massive M. Got micro USB cable in red, so that's to charge it. The additional HDMI. I can plug this into the system, to the source, and obviously HDMI cable comes in here, and you can plug it in the system into that if you wanted to. So then they made this a dongle for the Switch itself, so you can plug it in like so and move it into the Switch, so it comes out the back of the dock. But yeah, this needs to be, the HDMI at the front needs to go to the source, so it needs to be where the console HDMI comes out from. So if you've got like an adapter, HDMI adapters, like for the GameCube, you then plug this into the HDMI side, and on this side you use to then connect it to the TV. It's not this way, you don't plug this into the TV, this goes into the console, and then you're going to plug in the HDMI from the TV into the M Classic adapter over here through this HDMI, and then you'll get your conversion of the signal. But yes, things like it's a HDMI adapter for 480p, 576p, 720p, 1080p. It will then upscale it with color depth enhancements, remove jagged edges, enhance resolution enhancements. It will output at the maximum of 1440p on a monitor or 1080p on a TV. But if your source is lesser resolution, so like a 240p, 480i, 576i or 1080i, it will bypass it with no enhancements done by M Classic, and it will just output the normal resolution. It won't actually work in. So it needs to be 480p or higher, the resolution that's coming into this device, for it to kick in, and then it will do the color enhancements and the sort of like removal of jagged edges, so anti-aliasing. Modern TV, as they get newer by the years, support less resolutions via HDMI. This is a way of being able to still play these old consoles in modern TVs and future-proofing them. So essentially, the resolutions that modern TVs support are getting less and less. They tend to be the more higher resolutions, and the low resolutions are getting by the wayside. So for it to support it, for future-proofing, for your retro consoles to work on newer TVs, it's good to have these, because obviously I think the original Xbox ran at 480p for the American ones, and you could then get this to bump it up to your modern sets of 1080p and stuff like that. It will look really cool and clean with this. So anyway guys, yeah, so that's the M Classic. I'll do a video on this as well separately. I also got the book and game controller super converter for the PS2 essentially. This is a really awesome product. It allows you to use modern controllers and arcade sticks on wirelessly as well as wired on a PS2. So as you can see the diagram there, it sort of covers all the different scenarios. So you can pause it there and have a look. It works on the PC as well, but I've picked up 2 of these, really cool, from Amazon UK. You can pick them up, and you can also adjust your buttons as well. So I'm going to do a video on that separately as well. That's in the working as well in the background. A lot of things you can do with that. So many controllers options that will now work on the PS2. I've got a PS2 Slimline Silver one, which allows me to do so many things now. I can carry that on my go. I could take that PS2 on the go now, play some really cool arcade games, Capcom games, fighting games, and play them wirelessly. So it's really cool for the modern setups that nowadays that everyone has. I got a few Kaiko adapters. I got one for the PS2 as well, HDMI adapter. This one is for the Xbox, so I got a Kaiko adapter there. You can see the back there does a few things there. I'm gonna do a video on this as well separately at a later stage, so just stay tuned for that. Lots of videos that I'm gonna do in the back burner for all of these things, so do keep an eye out for those videos. I think that's all my pickups that I could think of right now. Again, a lot of these pickups were done throughout the year. I just managed to fill them all together now. There will be individual videos coming out for certain stuff, like the G-Story portable monitor. Definitely want to test that out and take it through its paces. And I will be doing a video on the additional carry cases, top cases separately as well. So do stay tuned for those. But yeah, let me know what you think of the pickups. If you guys have any awesome pickups yourselves, let me know what you guys have been getting up to, and do leave comments below. I'll do try my best to answer every single one, so do appreciate the comments. So do check out the comment section below and have your own discussions, and yeah, leave a like if you enjoyed that video. Don't forget to hit that like button. Leave comments below. Do subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Really appreciate all my subscribers, so thank you very much for that. And until next time, take care guys. This is Mac. Peace out.